everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about something that's been on my mind for quite some time and I've been wanting to make a video about it, and that is sunscreen. A lot of the products that we put on our skin tend to be not so good for our skin, and we don't really think twice about it because, if you're out in the sun, sunscreen is pretty much the main thing that just clicks on your head because you need sunscreen to be out in the sun so you protect your skin. But a lot of the sunscreen that you're wearing is actually causing more harm to your skin than it is protecting it. Technically it is protecting it, but also causing you harm. So I want to talk a little bit about the pros and cons of the two different types of sunscreen, and those are physical sunscreens and chemical sunscreen. So let's get started. So if you're wondering where I got my information from and if I'm lying or just saying a bunch of random information that I just thought of the top of my head, that is not the case. I actually took a bunch of notes about sunscreen and I researched it, and I was up really late last night trying to figure out all the different kinds and all the benefits of some, the pros and cons. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. And the first thing that I want to say is that there are two different types of sunscreens, and those are physical sunscreens, which are known as mineral sunscreens, and there are chemical sunscreens. Now, the main difference between those two is that physical sunscreens contain active mineral ingredients such as zinc oxide or titanium dioxide, and what those do is they sit on top of your skin to deflect harmful UV rays from the sun. And chemical sunscreens penetrate your skin and they use organic compounds, and what that does is it creates a chemical reaction which turns the sun's UV rays into heat and basically just releases it off of your skin. Now, the pros of physical sunscreens are quite a lot. Physical sunscreen protects you from the sun the second that you apply it on your face. You don't need to wait, it's like 15-20 minutes like you do with chemical sunscreens, because they do have to set into your skin and start doing its thing. Another pro is that it does last longer than chemical sunscreens unless you're sweating or inside the water. Since it's something that's sitting on top of your skin, if you wash it off or start sweating, obviously it's gonna just like melt off of your face, but the only thing you really need to do is just reapply. And it is naturally broad spectrum. It offers protection against UVA and UVB rays, and it won't clog your pores. And it uses gentle ingredients on your skin, which makes it pretty damn safe to use. Now for the cons, and there really aren't that many. If you like to wear makeup, it is very difficult to apply underneath the makeup because physical sunscreens are very thick and they look very white when you apply it, and you do have to constantly continue reapplying it if you don't want to burn. And if you've ever used a certain sunscreen that leaves a white trace and you just try to blend it and it will not blend to your skin, it will just look very white, that's because it's a mineral sunscreen, and that's kind of what it's doing. It's just sitting on your face. It does use zinc oxide and titanium. It can either use zinc oxide or it can use titanium, or it can use both. Now, zinc oxide is relatively safe. It's used on diaper rashes for babies and it's known to be very good. And so is titanium. The only thing about titanium is that if you are known to break out or you have problematic skin, it might cause you to break out. And something that has been researched lately is zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. They do have to be micro-sized in order to be able to put into the sunscreen, and when that happens they become nanoparticles, and there is a little bit of research going on now and a little bit of controversy whether or not nanoparticles are absorbed into your skin. And those are the cons. Now for the pros of chemical sunscreens, you can get away with using less, and less will last longer. It's definitely easier to spread and it will not leave a white trace because it blends into your skin absorbs it. And if you want to apply makeup over it, it's extremely easy to use. It's probably what most people use underneath their makeup, and I couldn't really find any more pros, so I'm gonna go to the cons. Now for the cons, it does require a good 15 to 20 minutes to set into your skin before you can actually go out into the sun. Since it does have higher SPF, you do increase your risk of irritation on your skin, and it may clog your pores. May. If it falls into your eyes, it may cause stinging as well. And the reapplication should be more frequent because it will get used up by the UV rays, so you have to continue reapplying. If you have brown spots on your face, it can make them worse. I also read that some chemical sunscreens can cause free radical formations, which is not exactly good. And it might actually lead to more sun damage and early aging. And it can also cause you an allergic reaction if you have extremely sensitive skin. That's pretty much what I researched about sunscreens, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you realize that you need to be careful what you apply on your skin. I mean, your skin does absorb what you put onto it. It's not just some physical thing on top of us that is protecting us from everything in the world. No, your skin does absorb what you put onto it, and it does go inside of your body, and it might not be good. So you want to make sure that you're putting things that are actually good on your skin, and I hope you guys get that from this video, and I hope that I informed you and you learned something new and that you use that information to better your health. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did like it, and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.